Hello, everyone. As we're hopefully everyone's just coming back in. I hope I haven't stepped on anyone's toes or anything like that, because I know Derek was on, and I wasn't sure whether to do like a video reaction or a live reaction. But yeah, I don't know how long I'll go. There's a few things going on. This is just my reaction. I feel if it's just live, then like you can take away the access that it's been edited or things like that. It was a very, yeah, man. It was, man. What a past 5 days it's been. A past 5 days as everyone comes in and says g'day and ready bang and things like that. My man Brian, Phil Woody, Fighter Frank renewing his membership. The dead set legend, White Wolf's coming in with a ready fang. Sasquatch is saying, boys. Left-handed stand, ready bang. And a ready bang there. Yeah, very, very, very interesting 5 days. And it was good to see that Uncle John made a video. Some things I agree with, some things I disagree with. Well, no, there's just a couple of things, but I'll try and make this as lighthearted as possible. But there are some serious things that probably need to be addressed, and and I think just going off my perspective of it all, yeah, it's very interesting whether you like the Aussie arm wrestler or you don't, but it's very interesting. Who else has come in? Did I say hi to Devon's Forum? He says, what's up, Jake? Says David Chapman, my man from WA. Captain Obvious says, hey now, ready, bang. Gents, Benji Max says, yo. Sasquatch says, free Uncle John. Ryan, where'd Ryan Bussier go? He says, Aussie and things like that. Look, it's pretty. I'll start off with the video, then I'll start off with my take on it. Just on the whole thing, some things that I agree with, some things that I don't. Oh, Cobra Rhodes says, I love you, bro. I'm going live in 10 minutes, not for long, just to get a point across. Awesome, Cobra. Awesome. So I don't mind if people pop in for Cobras for 10 minutes and come back. This wasn't about getting as many people. I was open to, you're a star, Cobra. I didn't know that you were going live in 10 minutes, my man. I was just more going off Derek's live. So, we'll try and, look after each other? We can't even say that anymore. So as people are coming in, if you've just come in, I'm all up for a healthy discussion. Whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, I've always welcomed that on my channel. I always have. Might have won a few of you over. A lot of you people think this is an airport and you announce your departure, so it is funny. But Nismo is pretty happy that he's made it this time. Please know Uncle John is still looking forward to Whitby. This is awesome. Jake, I was wondering what was going on. I got the notification that Uncle John cancelled memberships. I know why now. Yeah. So this may be everyone's just coming in, ready, bang. Varley's in there. What's good, brother? So I guess we can now, 48 people, we can go through the normal stuff, hit the likes. I'll tell you what, if you're a member, just quietly, I'm going to put a video out, maybe Monday, I reckon. I don't know. But over the last 24 hours, some massive, massive things have happened through the channel. Everyone's just in there saying, can't wait. Can't really watch. Don't worry, Spencer. Ready, bang. Alrighty. I guess now that, we're 5 minutes in, I haven't even bloody started. Disclaimer. Everything I am saying is my opinion. There are some facts thrown in, and if I am required to show proof, then I will be able to show proof. But some of the things are in my opinion. So if you agree, you agree. If you don't, then you don't. So I just need to quickly do one thing, just in case. It's a long shot, but that is okay. I just got to see something. It won't happen, but that is okay. Alrighty. So everyone's jumping in, ready, bang. Drop it on, says Spermie's ass is creamy, says drop it off him. Drummer Boy says, Aussie, I take a break since King of the Table 4 and I come back to this Uncle John nonsense. It was weird. Okay, so I'll address the memberships and that. So Uncle John has mentioned that he's taking a hiatus. We've spoken every day. We have spoken every day. And let's put it in perspective. It has only been 5 days. I just want to put that one out there. It has only been 5 days, which I understand in the internet world is 3 years, and I get it. But Uncle John stopped the Patreons and stopped the memberships because he has mentioned that he's taken a hiatus. Now, a step back. Now, he doesn't know how long that will be. Fingers crossed, it's only a week. Fingers crossed, it's not that long. So it is more, the good-natured person that I know that he is. He's like, I don't want to be taking money off all of you guys and not provide you with anything, if that makes sense. So that's why. So that's why Uncle John stopped the Patreons and stopped the memberships. And when he comes back, you'll have save your dollars up, and then when he comes back, we'll drop the hammer and we'll go from there. So the video itself, first of all, the mustache, Uncle John. You look so different. That bloody mustache. It's gone. It's gone. When we were first talking, I was like, holy crap. I was just like, wow, that was just ridiculous. I've wrote down a couple of things. First of all, I am a big fan of always taking the high road. I am a big fan that there was no name calling in the video, that there was no anger and hate, that you took your time and didn't bait. Because if I feel if you based it on pure emotion, which, a lot of the comment section, whether you're for or against this whole situation, has been clearly hit by emotion. So I really enjoyed that it was cool, calm. I enjoyed that you didn't result to name calling or telling all the people that were against you where to go. I thought that was really good. I thought that was the right way to go about it. I'm a kill 'em with kindness type of person. I'm a success is the best revenge type thing. I'm not too sure if I'm used to you not having a mustache at the moment. As for the hiatus, you taking hiatus, no way. I disagree with you, and I have told you 100%. I understand if this has affected you in a negative way. I understand you taking a step back. That is fine. But a hiatus? No. Do not stay off the airwaves. Do not. I was happy to take bullets. I was happy to, I think it was Jeremiah mentioned it the first time I went live. I was happy to jump on that Uncle John grenade and go from there. And I feel, we're getting to the end of all this. The screenshot that you showed from Kieran, I think plays a huge factor in all of this. And I do believe a lot of people need to change their tones in the comments section. You can have your own opinion. That is fine. I am having mine. But I'll get to that part of the video a little bit later on. So I think that weighs heavily. It wasn't undermining it. It wasn't sweeping it under the rug, in my opinion. And I'm going to say in my opinion a lot, because some of the things I've been compared to, which I'll mention a bit later, was absolutely ridiculous. So, and I'll get to some, and we'll get some questions and everything, and I'll have a chat with you all. And I appreciate you all hanging out, and you're all do well. You know, we work together, says Spermies. Yep, I think we do. And there's people in there, you know, Josh and I, we've spoken privately. A big fan of Josh, and I don't mind that Josh. You know, he says, "Bro, Uncle John did a fucked up thing, but time to move on." And he has gotten hate. Don't hold grudges. People make mistakes. Yes. So, and I'll address some things about that exact comment. Josh, my man, once again, hope to see you tomorrow or Saturday, which is good. So, so yeah, the video itself, I thought it was class. Now, of course, if you're sitting on the other side of the fence, I've seen some of the comments whilst I was enjoying my coffee and some apples, you know, and you know they're just gonna sit there. If you've already made it up in your mind, I'm not trying to change anyone's mind. I'm just trying to give you a different perspective on life. Because first of all, it's a sport. It's a great sport that we all love. It's a very good sport. I love it. It is my career, which is a big thing. I'll get to I'll get to a bit later on. But yeah, I thought the video was done properly. Oh, Jerry, I think what we'll do about the caption, I think when Uncle John comes back on Maximum Bang Monday, then we will use that in the caption game. So yeah, so I'm not trying to change people's opinions. This isn't damage control or anything like that. But yeah, I thought the video was done in a high regard. You know, Coach Ray spoke, you know, in a nice tone, in a nice manner. Devon as well. So it's funny that it come on. So then my thing, Uncle John mentioned a witch hunt. Now, for me, this whole witch hunt, and everything, whilst addressing the issue, I had no problem with it. I had no problem with it, and talking about it and saying that, and maybe focusing on that there needs to be a rule change. It shouldn't have been just a foul. What I don't like was, for me, once again, in my opinion, this was 100% jealousy driven. I think this was just one huge opportunity for some or a lot of the members of the community. They were just circling and waiting for Uncle John to make a huge mistake. So they could slander. I do believe there is a lot of jealousy that Uncle John is getting these opportunities, whether it's commentating at you know, nationals, or being on the fix, a part of the Arm Wars Savage Search, being an Arm Wars competitor. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that are better arm wrestlers than Uncle John. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like him. They don't like his style, and that's fine. You don't have to like his style of it. And things like that. But I do believe that there was 100% an underlying issue with it all. I do believe, there was jealousy driven. One thing I didn't like, and I've mentioned this to a few people, so it's not like I'm talking behind anyone's back. I've mentioned these things. Now, to say that I was defending the action without even asking me, because I was defending the intent. Once again, I was defending that he didn't have an intent to harm someone, to harm the person. Once I did say it was a dick move. And I've said that. But straight away, I was never messaged by anyone, by the 15 videos that I've seen, by the 500 comments more that I've read. So it was straight away, of course, I think a lot of the quoting, I'm paraphrasing, a lot of course you are defending Uncle John because he is your friend. You do so many lives together. So I was just like, okay, you never asked me about my opinion on the move. Then I'm getting, whether it's messages or reading comments, how would I know? Did you have a polygraph on him? So then I then ask you the question, well, how do you know then that his intent was to harm? So yeah. So I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, okay, that's cool. You can hate me and things like that. That is fine. But then to go out and get 15 of my videos reported, to go and get 15 videos of my reported, this was clearly an underlying jealousy issue. This was clearly, in my opinion, a hate campaign, a smear campaign. There was something not right that was going on. Uncle John's arm wrestling. He goes, I'm going to bed. I miss my mustache. You guys are champions. Love you, buddy. Love you. You know, we'll speak again. We'll speak when you wake up. We'll speak over the weekend. We'll speak every day like we have been doing. Thank you very much. Now, you do a dick move like that, and some of the criticism is rightly so. Some of the criticism towards that move is rightly so. But to try and take bread off someone's table, to try and ensure, because there was no, so if this was clearly about the rules, there was a lot of people not going, oh, hey guys, direct your hate towards someone else, because the hypocrisy on a lot of levels. Once again, when I go back to that polygraph thing, how would you know, Aussie arm wrestler? How would you know he wasn't going to intend? Well, I'd seen the Kieran messages. I'd spoken to Uncle John. You're telling me that when you talk to every day with one person, you don't get their personality, you don't get who they are. You know, it'd be like me accusing your best friend. Some of the comparisons a lot of people make do not make sense. Really do not make sense. One comparison that bothered me was saying all of us elites. First of all, I was very happy that I was called, you know, an elite or YouTube. A lot of it was YouTubers who reported the videos. Can you see who? No, but what happens is they try and demonetize your channel. Now, what they have done, Josh, my man, is try to kill my career. They went on a campaign. I have screenshots of the comments from people. They have tried to go on a campaign to shut down my channel. They are trying to force Uncle John to shut down his channel. Now, for two people that have been doing this full time, I have a 7-week-old daughter, which comes to an effect about another comparison. I have a 7-week-old daughter. We all know my stories with my wife going through cancer. If you fucking think you have any chance of closing me off, if you fucking think that you have any chance to shut down my channel, you know that it won't happen. It will not happen. You can choose to unsubscribe, and that is fine. You can choose not to watch my videos or participate. But I have some horrible news for those that were trying. I don't mind the people that don't like me. That is fine. I am talking to the people that were trying to shut down my channel. I'm around for the long haul. I'm around for the long haul. I love it. I'm here. The offers that I am getting, the guests that are asking to come on my show. I'm clearly doing something right. I understand if you don't like the personality. That is fine. But to try and take bread off my table, to try and take food away from my daughter and ensure that I don't buy her clothes, that, my friends, is a dick move. That is 100% jealousy, hated. because I defended Uncle John's intent to harm. That's what I defended. That's all I defended. So there, we go from there. I'll try and see if there's any comments. White Wolf has jumped in and he says, Uncle John, we have your fucking back. Don't back down. F these ankle biters. AW Derek in the chat, the Dead Set Legend, he says, we are family. All of our community treat it as such. Okay, so Justin, he says, the reason people think his intent was to harm because he said his opponent might get injured, and he said before he was trying to injure someone. So then I understand that. I understand that, Justin, and I think I don't know, but you know when you can see what people are saying and things like that. Like obviously when I watched it, I was like, well, that's clearly not, that's clearly not true. You're trying to build tension, and then of course when that shit move happened, well then yes, that's the part of the area, Justin, that I do believe he deserves get a bit of backlash. I get it. But then what people have been doing is been taking my words, putting them out on a public platform against other videos and quoting me. So people are really coming, are coming with me. Now, to compare me and a lot of us arm wrestlers that are on YouTube and defending Uncle John to pedophiles, whilst I have brought my 7-week-old daughter on the show, is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. And I have it. I have screenshots of that too. So to compare that and say we're an underground ring and we're just all trying to protect each other. No. From what I saw, Neil said it was a dick move. Coach Ray said it was a dick move. Ryan said it was a dick move. So, yeah. And I believe that a rule has been changed for arm wars, and that is cool. But it is clearly that wasn't the main issue. That wasn't the main issue. That issue has been done, but that clearly was not the main issue. It wasn't. And I can tell whether it's I'm trying to think of I reckon I've watched 25 videos about this. The titles of the videos tell me otherwise. The demeanor of things have told me otherwise. And once again, I do not want to paint hate on any of these videos. These are all my opinions and my thoughts. One thing I like, someone, Justin has made that comment that we're just talking about. Backspace has come in. He says, I don't hate John. I don't see his approach as best for the sport. A very intelligent comment from Backspace, which how we all could have approached this. So Backspace doesn't say it's the best for the sport, and that is cool. And I am down for that. Now you can argue about the rules, and I do believe it is a little different to Herman Stevens versus Wayne Withers because Wayne got his elbow off the table. So now I don't want to go too much into it all, but really appreciate all the sports. Also, some of the people, I don't know if they're leading the witch hunt or things like that, have now wished physical harm on other people over comments. They have now wished. So they've gone out and demanded things in our sport. And now these people, once again, I have the screenshots, but I'm not going to show them because I do believe it will harm these people's channels. So I'm not going to share those. But to wish physical harm on someone because they disagree with you, denounces everything that you have said, once again, brings me back to my initial point. There's something not right. This was an underlying issue. This was a smear campaign and a very good opportunity to get someone like Uncle John done? Because I understand there's a lot of hate and jealousy because of what he's being able to achieve. I get hate messages weekly because of my stance. No, of my status, I should say, in the arm wrestling community. The fact that my name gets constantly brought up to commentate live events. The fact that my name, Devon has said that I am a part of his commentary dream team. I've put that video out, which to me was a huge compliment. So once again, this was a campaign to hurt, because if it wasn't, my name wouldn't have been mentioned at all. 100%. So now if it was derived and targeted towards the dick move, the move itself, then we can have more conversations. But from the messages, because I've tried to have private conversations, which I think how it all should have started. Private conversations first, then we go on. Private conversations first, then go out and do your thing. That is fine, because this was slander. It was slander towards a lot of people, because we live in a society, when you're on Facebook and you see a news story, 90% of the people will read the title and make their assumption. That's what's happened there. So I was already under a smear campaign. Of course, Aussie will defend Uncle John because he's his friend. But no one came over, my loyal ones, my usual suspects came over and went, "It's all right, Aussie. We got you, mate." And for those that have been with the channel, in the channel, they know that I'm always open to conversations. Everyone can come. You do not have to agree with me. That is fine. What else have we got? Yeah, some people making some really interesting comments. No. So Macho Man, we don't want to condone any violence. I understand you want to stick up for me, you dead set legend, but we don't want to condone any violence. These other people have already done they've already done the wrong thing. They have already done the wrong thing by wishing harm. So you gone out and done what you wanted to do and what you needed to do, and that is fine. Then, yeah. So wishing harm. Let's get to some comments, and then we'll go on for a little bit more. It goes, AW Ricky Wiggly, cool name. I've seen you around. Don't let those crybabies. You are the real deal, and you can do no wrong. Oh no, they're not. They're not bothered. They're not bothering me. I'm just finding some of these comparisons very interesting, considering a lot of these people watch my channel. You don't have to agree with me. A lot of these people watch my channel, and to compare me to a pedophile and say it on a public forum, once again, is slander. Now, if I could be bothered, could be in a lot of trouble. You could be in a lot of trouble. So, Phil Woody UK says, Troll versus Jake Army will win every time, Pratt. Yes, we will. We will, because we will take the higher road. And I ask you, if you are one of those people that have been supporting and things like that, I hope you don't go to name calling in your comments section, because I've read a lot of the comments. So I once again, for those that were with me at 10 subscribers, hey, I'm a pretty loyal guy, so I will now know, who were the right people. So for those that have unsubscribed and smeared me, and you come back to the channel, you're a part of trying to get me taken down. So let's just be very careful. What else have we got? White Wolf has jumped in and says, F yeah, Jake. PS, Money Slam and White Wolf will still kick yours and Uncle John's butt. Thank you. Thank you very much. I still want that match, frenemy. Scott Fairway says, sorry, late to the party. Who reported Jake's videos? So it doesn't tell you who reported them, but a lot of people went out and just hit on every video. A lot of people have gone out and tried to hit a lot of dislike on a lot of my videos. Once again, to get me out of the algorithm, to successfully try. Hence why I thought if I did a live video, people will come. And then hopefully we can really boost me back into the algorithm. Thank you very much, though, for your super chat, White Wolf. Definitely, I do not disagree with you here. One moment can define the rest of your life. He lost control for a few seconds at most. It's a lesson. It is a lesson. Absolutely. It is a lesson. 100%. But for me, a thing in perspective, we are very lucky Kieran's arm didn't break. We were very lucky. Uncle John is probably the luckiest out of them all. Uncle Johnny's very lucky. Kieran just went, oh, you're being silly. Don't worry about it. You're being silly. Calm down. It was fine. It looked worse than what it is, which is cool. But that once again, going back to my jealousy thing. So when Kieran's come out and apologize, and Uncle John's made these things, people are still, once again, because they've made their mind up, and they're still saying, oh, well, it's a cover up. He's only saying that so he still has Arm Wars matches and things like that. And I think, I think it's, just going on. Let's get to some comments. What have we got? So everyone's just having a laugh with each other. Yeah, Jeremiah, I don't want him to. Someone replied in a comment to me making that comparison. I didn't even reply. What can you say to that crap? That's right. And for me, I've got an awesome thing I want to leave. Like when I finish, I've got an awesome thing that I want to leave with. What else have I got? Like going back to wanting to, the comment was, the comment and comments were wanting to, wishing physical harm on someone. Two wrongs don't make a right, especially when these people have said, we don't like the move. We just believe that there was no intent to harm. And that's, that's sport. When sport is flying high, I love that we all wear different goggles. I do love it. But to then call me a liar and things like that, that's where it just gets a bit fine line with me. And that's okay. Once again, for all those people that made videos and for all those people that were trying to get me cancelled, I wish genuinely from the bottom of my heart, because I believe that you all have families and I believe that you all have friends. So from the bottom of my heart, I wish you nothing but the best in life. I wish you nothing but happiness. I hope that because you took an opportunity to and I'm talking about the ones that went absolutely nuts. I do not have a problem with the people that thought that disagreed with Uncle John and all that. I have no problem, with those people in the comments. But the ones that are banning people from forums because they're disagreeing, are banning people from Facebook groups, banning them from comments, from channels because they disagree with the person's comment, you are the toxic ones. You are the horrible ones, and you are the ones that won't make arm wrestling mainstream. I have no problem, once again, with you disagreeing. I have no problem with you disliking particular members in the arm wrestling community, including me. I have no problem with that. Just make sure the reason why you hate me is legit. So when it quickly came out that I was defending him and no one asked me about it for 36 hours. Come on. Come Come on. Oh, wow. Wow. So GA says, in my opinion, he should have admitted he did wrong without any rationalization, apologized to both arm wrestlers and fans for letting them down, and address the main issue. What's the appropriate sanction for such a violation? Good thing. So, babe, just a quick question as you come in and laugh, and we've got our beautiful daughter here.
Yeah.
So, well, what are your thoughts of these people comparing me to a pedophile?
No comment.
Oh, Lily! You fucking dickheads.
Not even worth a response.
But okay.
Let's put it this way. I wouldn't give one of those people my baby.
I do love her. These guys are going out for lunch soon as my wife gets ready. So, going back to this one, GA should have admitted he did wrong. So, if people watched all the way to the end of the Arm Wars video, he apologized, right? James Statham didn't help, and I love James. I love James. Very old school mentality. I love him to death. But that end of it didn't help, because then Uncle John laughs at the end of the video. But he did apologize. He has apologized to Kieran multiple times. Multiple times. So he is. So, and I do believe he has apologized to Neil, that it's brought so much attention. I would be paraphrasing and guessing there. I can't remember. Uncle John and I have had so many conversations. So he has apologized. You're probably sick of Daddy talking about this, aren't you? See, she's just like, go back to being funny, Aussie arm wrestler. Go back to Ready Bang and things like that.
Have a great show.
We've got awesome people in the chat with me, the best. This is why we were right. So see there, to try and take food off those two lovely people's table, that is a dick move. So anyway, going back to this one, I believe he's apologized to Kieran. To apologize to the fans for letting them down. That's a very interesting that GA. But it's very hard, because like if you go to a lot of Uncle John's videos, there's a lot of support for him. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Does he have a responsibility to do that? I'm not sure, because you've got to understand, GA. This happened in January. So Uncle John, Kieran, the people that were Arm Wars, their mindset is in a different place to all of us that saw it fresh. So, yeah, an interesting take, and I do like it. I'm just not sure about it. What's the appropriate sanction for such a violation? Yeah, it looked very horrible. I don't have a problem with it. Just nope, you've lost the round. You've got that. Love you. I don't have a problem. I don't think I have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. To be, okay. That's it. You've lost the round. Warning. Maybe go and have a chat. But yeah. It's funny. It's funny. What else have we got? Let me just scroll down. Thank you very much, GA. That's why I've got no, people don't have to agree with me. Look, some of your comments I can't put up there, because it just goes against what I'm trying to get across. I like how they wish physical harm on people. They won't actually physically harm them. Talk is cheap behind the keyboard. You know who you're dealing with. Yeah, and it's interesting because I may or may not bump into a lot of these people on the weekend. So I'm going to have some fun conversations with people. But yeah, I don't want anyone. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Of course, I don't. So yeah, some of the things were very, very interesting. Peter McKenzie is the pram. Thank you very much. Peter McKenzie says, ready bang. 1, love you guys. You both have made my miserable days better. 2, please ask Uncle John to turn his subscription back on. I don't care if he doesn't upload. And 3, always stand up for what's right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. With there. Really appreciate it, Peter. I'll definitely pass that on again. What else have we got? What else have we got? Fighter Frank, I never report Jake's videos. If I report someone's videos, believe me, I tell them. Yeah, I'm with. I've got to go with Josh on this one, Fighter Frank. Josh messaged me personally, and he's wanted my opinion on it all, and he was a bit confused. So he sent Josh a voice message, and which was, I think, a very good way to go about it. So Josh and I have always had. I shouldn't say always. We've had difference of opinions on things, but we just chat to each other. You know what I mean? We just, like, Josh has messaged me a few times, like, dude, what do you mean this? Or like he's jumped in a live and he's like, disagree, Aussie, and things like that. But I think he's done it the right way. So, geez, I'm so behind in the comments. Alrighty, so Joel C asking the real questions. Hey Aussie, what is your favorite brand of toilet paper and how many ply is it? It's always got to be 3-ply. And I think it's called Quinton. It's my favorite brand. Do I condone people discussing murdering? No, I don't. I have pinned a comment. I've pinned a comment to make this discussion, but the comments are flying, and I've been more getting my thing. But yeah, of course I don't condone that. Once I've said, Justin, a number of times, I don't want physical harm on anyone. I wish everyone the success. So if you are doing this, just stop, guys. Just, please. No, if it is happening or there is like violence, you can dislike someone. You can say you can dislike them, but just keep it, let's not revert to name calling and all that. Come on, guys. What else have we got? Some of your answers are funny. Since when did cancel culture come into arm wrestling? I knew it was ready to go. I knew it was ready to go due to jealousy in our sport growing. I knew it. I knew it was coming in. Yep. Sergeant Tank says, Aussie arm wrestler, remember those who fear will try and smear. I started in the world of YouTube many years back. Have personally witnessed it all. Keep up the great work. Thanks, mate. Thanks. And that's it's always going to happen. Of course, me being awesome, I just, I know as this channel grows, because people have tried. They've tried to a number of times, even early on, people getting angry at 100 subscribers at my channel because I was, getting like Jeff Hale on the show. Oh, who's this fucking guy? Rah rah. Alrighty. Everyone's being awesome. Great work, Jake, says my man Jared. I tell you, this guy makes a mean pumpkin risotto. Or was it your wife? But Jared was a good dude. Come and come and made me some meals when my baby was born to try and help out. So let's try and get there. Dominic says it was great to hear from Uncle John. What else have we got? So, Aussies, have you ever drank Foster's beer? It's your country beer, right? Just quickly on that, Cobra, and I'll finish off, and then we might talk some actual arm wrestling. So I've just a couple more things to say. I've only drank Foster's beer in England, and when it's on tap in England, it tastes beautiful. Over here, I'd rather drink giraffe piss out of an ashtray that's been sitting there for 4 days. We don't drink it here. What else? What else have we got? What have we got? What else have we got? What else have we got? White Wolf with a super chat says, Uncle John, if you run, the predators will chase. Wolf Nation does not recognize flight. Watch nature. The lessons are the same. Thank you very much, White Wolf. Hopefully I haven't missed any of it all, which is good. Everyone's saying very nice things about my wife. Justin B says, why this person would try and destroy someone's career when we should all just be trying to grow the sport makes no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense to me, Justin. Makes no sense. But jealousy is a horrible thing. Jealousy is not a great thing. And it can fill people full of rage. I've got stats and analytics to prove that. It can fill people full of rage. It is not good. I have tried to help. I believe I've tried to help this sport. I've tried to help other channels, whether it's giving advice, because a lot of people and even some of the people that have thrown my name in the mud, I've still tried to help them. I've still tried to wish them all the best. I've tried to help a lot of people. That is for sure. But yeah. Interesting take, Justin. I like your interesting takes, man. He says his apology seemed sarcastic, and then he flipped off the camera. The apology on camera made it look worse. Okay, and that's another thing, Justin. That's why I've invited discussions like this, because we all see things indifferent. We've all been in relationships and everyone's like, she's treating you bad. She's treating you bad. But I love her, but she's treating you bad, but I love her. I love her. And then when you break up, it's like, man, she really did treat me bad. So Justin, you are always welcome here on the Aussie Arm Wrestler channel. That is for sure. Very, very interesting take. I have tried to watch a few times about it all, but yeah. Thank you, everyone, saying beautiful. Yeah, Joe Rogan almost got cancelled. When a person has a grudge, they can become your worst nightmare. What have we got? Okay, now we're talking about stabbing people. Wow. Oh, yeah. Alex says, Jake, there is no right answer that will satisfy everyone. No matter which direction Uncle John went, there would still be people saying things Uncle G thought he was right. Oh, yeah, look, I agree. I'm more discussing, if you disagree with something, let's not go straight for the jugular. There are other ways to go about it if you disagree. And people in the comments, like banning people from discussion forums because they disagree with what you were saying, I think is wrong. I've never banned anyone on my channel, even when they have thrown a lot of hate. People can leave, but yeah, I never ban anyone. So mine's more like comparing me to a pedophile, or I would stick up for Uncle John if he touched a child. Like it's the next level stuff that I'm more, all right, guys, let's go. But anyway, I'm just... Alrighty. Oh, there's a super chat. White Wolf. I'm done with this horseshittery. Let's move on to arm wrestling. Jerry beats Chance. Anyone disagree? Yep. I'm with ya. I think that's it. Give me some matches to talk about, guys. Give me some matches to talk about. We'll spend another 10 minutes talking about matches. The one thing I will say is just because you make the loudest noise, it doesn't mean you're right. But anyway, I think I've said my nuts. There we go. Just trying to read. Some things. Interesting take here from Mark B. He goes, listen, Uncle John effed up and he's taking some accountability for his actions. But the only point I want to make that he could have hurt Kieran, and that I feel is being minimised. No, I don't think that is being minimised, Mark B. First bit, Uncle John effed up, yes. And he's taking some accountability. He's copying his lashings. I think a lot of it's gone too far, but he is copying his lashings. And I've said earlier, some things are justifiable. I don't think it is being minimised. I don't think it is being minimised. Especially towards me, is because I feel he didn't try and intentionally hurt him. Could have hurt him. Absolutely. We all know that. I don't think that's being minimised at all. But anyway, how about Brezink versus Monster? Everyone's being awesome. Brezink versus Monster. Anyone? Someone answer him. Jake, thoughts on Matt Mast versus Arachley? I mean, we can talk it on. No chance for Chance. New South Wales state champs are on this Saturday in Australia. Might be on Facebook. We'll find out. I'll be there, Dominic. Flying out tomorrow morning. I will be there. And okay. Jerry Cabalet says, I really don't care about RVJ coming back. Does that make me a bad person? No. Not at all. Of course not at all. I don't think it does. I think, you just don't like that personality. I'm pumped. I am super pumped. I am very, very appreciative of my relationship with the 3 letters of doom. I think it is going to go on there. Yeah, I'll tell you what. How about we wrap it up? I didn't realize it had been 53 minutes. I said what I wanted to say. I think for me, unless Uncle John requests to come on and talk about it, I think for me I think we're done. Are we done? I think we've done. We've said it. I'll enjoy everyone's reactions and comments to this. That is fine. That's amazing. So, yeah, can't wait for it all. I'm going to go start packing my bag and preparing because I've got an early flight in the morning. I just want to say thank you to everyone in the arm wrestling community. Thank you for everyone if you did disagree with everything that went on. Thank you for those that took it the right way, as in you had healthy discussions and things like that. For those that were supporting and checking in. I mean, I have 200 unread messages showing support. I have a few that are hoping I'm in a car crash, but that's okay. I wish you and everyone nothing but the best in life. I really, really do. Josh Barker comes in and he says, teach me how not to get aggressive when someone disagrees with me. Maturity, I think, comes with age. Also, buy yourself a beer. Thanks, Josh. I will teach you the calm ways. But yeah, maturity definitely comes with age. I mean, and everything that I have been through, I think, yeah. So that's why I am enjoying it. You guys have been nothing short of amazing. Nothing short of amazing. I'll definitely buy myself a beer. Jamie Barrett, you've just tuned in. Mate, I'm about to wrap up the show. So you'll have to rewind and listen in there. I can't remember. Are you going to New South Wales States? If you are, can't wait to hang out with you. This guy's the #1 junior in Australia. Love gripping up with him. He's a stud. There we go. You guys can all have it. You guys are awesome. Head over to Cobra Rhodes' channel. Yep, I'm going to be done now, Cobra. Head over to Cobra Rhodes' channel. He's going to have a chat about it all. I love you all. So what's going to happen now is I'll try, if the time is right, to commentate Chan Shaw versus Ron Barth. I think if I do, I may miss. Yeah. I think I may have to miss my flight if that's the thing. Last comment comes from Josh Rowe. He says, I would expose everyone you know that tried to attack your channel. Taking the high road is all fine and dandy, but if it's not exposed, they will be empowered and continue with those tactics. No, maybe next time, Josh. Maybe next time, because I've got it all saved up. I don't shoot all my bullets early. Because I got nothing in the chamber. So when I come, I am prepared. It's like a court case. Got plenty. Defamation, slander, there's a lot of it there. Got it in a court case. There's a difference of opinion, and then what has happened up here. And I'll save all that for good time. But in saying that, once again, my final words is I love you all. Wish anyone and everyone, whether what level that you are, even with my daughter and that, and you're comparing me to a pedophile, I still wish you all the best because you've got it wrong. But that is okay. I wish you all the best. And always remember, just because you make the loudest noise doesn't mean you're always right. As the Aussie Arm Wrestler signing off, go to Cobra Rhodes. I love you. The Ready Bang is back. Let's be happy. Let's love arm wrestling. I love you all. You dead set legends. Can't wait to hang out with you real soon.